What's up, everybody out there? I'm here with my good friend Tommy Bond, and we've been having some enlightening conversations today. And you know, what better way to talk about it than put it on camera and let some other people see it and, you know, see what they think about it. So we're gonna talk a little bit more and get a few questions out there. So hope you guys like it. Tommy, you got anything to say before we get started?
Absolutely, man. I'm very thankful to be here with a good friend of mine, Chase Big Dreams Watson. You really got to watch out for him, man. He's an uprising star. And if you aren't friends with him, make sure to be, because he will be on the top. I'll be his right-hand man, so I'm proud to be here tonight. I also welcome any feedback or any criticism, because let's face it, that's how we all grow. So I hope you enjoy this show. And the throw goes back to you, Chase.
Awesome, man. We didn't even script that out, and that's truly awesome to hear. And that actually can bring me to my first question, because I know that we were, you know, trying to figure out what questions to ask. And, you know, I guess the first one would be, what exactly are you truly grateful for in life?
You know, Chase, that's a really good question. I felt like I've been asked that question many times in my life, but I can honestly think that I'm grateful for everything. I mean, just small things like I'm grateful to have running water and food. It may not be a filet mignon, but I got some ramen noodles in my my cabinet.
Yeah.
I'm grateful to have good friends that are aspiring and that, you know, I can count on to bring me higher as well.
Yeah.
Grateful to have a family. And just think about it this way: not a lot of people have a lot in this life, but here we are. I got nice AC in front of me. I got nice friends. A little money in my pocket, I got a good family.
Yeah.
What more do I have to ask for? So I'm grateful for everything that comes in front of me, good and bad.
That's an awesome answer too, because, you know, we get sucked into this materialistic type world sometimes, and we forget the fact that we just have water to go to sometimes. And
Absolutely.
We got food in the food cabinet, whether it's, you know, a full cabinet or just a little bit. We still got something there, and that's something that you can be truly grateful for.
Absolutely.
Great answer, man. That wasn't what I thought was gonna come out. That's a good answer. I didn't know what
Keep
to
them
expect,
guessing.
right? All right, so let me go ahead and ask you something that kind of relates to that. What do you think can really generate pure happiness? And with that, what's the most important thing about being happy?
Well, it's a good question as well. And I didn't expect two questions in one, but I like the challenge. So let's basically start off with, we all have our personal definition of happiness. Some people say that money can't buy happiness. Some people it may. I have my own personal constitution that I'm happy is I love to help people. And I love having good people around me. And happiness, in my opinion, is like having complete worry-free life. You're always going to have your worries and everything like that, but less worry, less risk. Just surround yourself with people that make you feel good. And happiness is ultimately when you feel good, you have a clear conscience and all. So, I mean, happiness, like I said, is a universal definition for each and every one of us, but you got to find it. Only because, you know, let's face it, we don't want to be depressed, we don't want to be sad, we don't want to be angry. I mean, who wants to be like that, you know?
Yep.
Everybody wants to be happy. And you can use that happiness to fulfill your purpose, and you can fulfill everybody else's life. I mean, just think about this way. It's when you see a happy person in the room, you ultimately just automatically feel vibes off that person.
Uplifted.
And it just transfers, exponentiates, and eventually it hits thousands and thousands, millions and millions of people.
Right.
And it's like a snowball effect.
Right.
I think that's what we're all going for.
Right. That's two great questions that can go together too. I mean, you're grateful that you're just being able to have, you know, some running water and some food, and if you focus on little things like that, that can really help you get happy right off the bat, instead of like searching for something so big that it's hard to reach, and so that kind of brings you down and makes you kind of depressed, you know, brings you just...
Can't be scared to take baby steps, you
right,
know?
exactly. So let me ask you one more question before we wrap this up. If there was one thing that can be small and easily done by millions, hundreds, thousands of people that just we can do to make this world a better place, what would that be to you? One small thing that everybody could do.
It's actually, out of the 3 or 4 questions that you asked me, that is basically my favorite question. I'll tell you why. Is that how I exercise is when I exercise my life, and my right to pursue happiness is little things like I always try to meet 10 new people a day, and I always try to, you know, say hi to 5 people or whatever. I abide by the 5-foot rule. So I'll put it to you in this perspective: is let's say you go on a 7-Eleven and you see a guy woman, black, white, purple, whichever you may be.
Right.
All you have to do is say hi and smile, because you never know the impact that you just put on that person's life. They could have been near suicide. They could be having a terrible day, or they could have been just having a weird day, and all you got to do is say hi to them.
Right.
It's not going to be instantaneous pleasure, but you know you did the right thing in your heart. But you
Right.
never know.
Right.
If you say hi to somebody, it just makes everybody's day better. And I wish that if everybody took that initiative to do that 5-foot rule, say hi to everybody that you see,
Right.
I think this world would be a better place. Smile, be genuine. You can't do a fake hi, fake smile. You got to be genuine.
Right.
And this would really, really help the world out.
Right.
I mean, I'm sure you'd agree too.
No, 100% sure. And what's going on in my mind right now is it would be an incredible goal, not just a small task to do every day, just to make 10 people smile. Go out of your way to say hi to somebody and smile at them. A great friend of mine, Anthony Burns, made up this quote that was, "A smile is contagious." If you ever smiled at somebody, they gotta really take a conscious effort not to smile back at you.
You smiled at me, and I'm smiling
Exactly.
now.
It's like you can't help it. A
I
smile
got the-
is truly contagious.
Got the
So,
happiness smile disease.
Yeah, so-
Everybody's getting it.
I swear to you, bring happiness to people. Be that bright light, and you know, maybe you really do make a difference in somebody else's day, life, and maybe they're on the brink of, you know, suicide, anything, and your smile really changes them. So take that into consideration next time you just are approaching somebody, that a smile can save a life. And that's not like, I don't even know the word that I'm looking for in that, but
The big thing is, it costs no money. It takes no energy. It takes 2.5 seconds out of your entire day. Out of 24 hours you have to live every day, it takes 2 seconds just to go, "Hi, how are you?"
so you can
Have a
tell
great
me
day.
20 seconds a day can make 10 people smile.
Absolutely.
That's
and you spend more than
priceless.
20 seconds every day on Facebook. How about you spend more than 20 seconds saying hi to everybody?
Yeah.
And I think this environment that we live in today would be so much better. It's like it's an exponentiating thing. And you said that smile is contagious. It'll just it'll completely change the world, because I guess we have a lot of confliction right now, that a lot of people are distraught, they're angry, they're depressed and whatnot, you know, given the political aroma that we're having around us. It's just, go back to the basics, you know? And they say that there was a great quote, I can't quote the author, but it says, "Be the change you wish to see in the world."
Yeah.
You gotta take pride in your uniqueness.
You be the change. You be the change.
Absolutely.
Well, Tommy, this is a great video, man. I'm so happy we did it. I hope we get to do this again.
Yeah, man.
And remember, a smile is contagious. You guys have a great day.
I see you smiling.